What is up, everybody? What is up? It is TV coming to you live tonight from my office. And I don't know what's up tonight. I'm going to be honest. I don't even know what's up tonight. But I do not need you to do me a couple of things when you jump on here. Number one, I would love for you to say hello and tell me where you're watching from. Say hi. And then drop me a grateful fed in the comments as well. Give me a like. What's up, Dennis? What is up? What is up? Hello, Heather. It's getting so close to the time that I get to see Heather Jones in person and give her a hug around her neck. I'm so excited for that. And here's what's up tonight. Here's what's up tonight. It's fall, y'all. It's officially fall, y'all. And it's been the first morning where I felt it was actually cold in the morning. We've had some chilly mornings, but this morning it was actually cold here. We luckily had bought this little baby tent, little greenhouse tent, and we're able to cover our little last blueberry that's the last blueberry standing outside in our outdoor grow. So I'm going to tag a few people. Like I'm going to say, hey, what's up Wednesday now? Come on live. What's up Wednesday live? I should have been doing this, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it has been pure and utter chaos live now. Okay, that's there, not live nowadays. And let's see, where else do I want to put that? No worries. Okay. So I am sorry I'm late. Number one. Number one, I'm sorry I'm late. Number two, I'm sorry that my energy is kind of like, whoa, what's happening? Because that's kind of how I feel right now, right? But I am remembering that all in divine time and all is exactly as it should be. So, what is going on with you? So, number one, hello. Everybody's jumping on here. I see a Facebook user. It says Amanda Rose Giorgetti. Is that Amanda or is that Amanda? Somebody tagging Amanda. This is, oh, yeah. I'm glad. Amanda, there she is. Y'all send some extra love to Amanda Giorgetti. She's got a little food poisoning. She's not feeling well. I told her to eat her caramel. It'll make her stomach feel a little bit better. We are we are rolling into the end of October, the middle. We're dead in the middle of October, right? But it feels like this year has just been a blink, and here we are in October, getting ready to roll into spooky season, Halloween next week. Woo Woo 101 retreat is actually finally happening. Carly and I started this plan and this vision back in January, and here we are, October, and the excitement that I have for that retreat is unmatched. I am very, very, very excited to get down there and to see everybody and to share space with everybody. So, what is up is what we are doing is getting ready for a lot of things. Like, I had no idea that I was going to do Woo Woo 101 and move into this building all kind of in the same like breath, right? All in the same breath. Retreat, let's get here already. I hear you. But what I said was today, right? Today, I sat down with Mel because she's the only person that worked today. And I said, you know what's up? What's up is that everything is going exactly as it should go. Things that are happening sooner than they should are happening exactly as they should. And things that are happening a little bit later than they should are happening exactly as they should be later. I told Carly I will be to the next one. I love that. And I hope that you hold yourself to that, Amanda. I feel like everybody is going to be at the retreat at the exact right time, right? And we're going to be doing several other retreats either together. I hope that Carly will continue to partner with me on retreats. I do want to change my role in retreats moving forward, right? I do want to change my role in retreats. I really want to do more of the workshops and less of the concierge stuff moving forward. So I know that, right? I do know that, but we're gonna cross all those bridges when we get there. Just my my what's up tonight is basically what this next couple of weeks looks like here for the Grateful Fed family, right? So, if number one, if you are a Grateful Fed member and you're heading to the retreat with us, which several of you are, I have gotten your retreat box orders. I have 3 invoices left to send out, but if you have not either placed your order with me or talked to me about it and you are going to the retreat, please let me know. I'll make sure you have all your retreat needs. Now, if you're staying here or you're staying where you are and you're not going to be coming to our next, you're not going to be at our retreat. You're going to be here next week or wherever you are next week, and you're like, hey, if you're going to retreat, how do I make sure that I have my medicine and the things that I need, my sweet treats? Here's what I'm going to tell you. Okay, now, uh, pre-orders. I would go ahead and get your pre-order in. Now, you can go ahead and put your order in for next week and say what day you want it, pay for it, and it's ready to go. We'll get it out the door for you next week, okay? Or you can, it's like, hey, Tammy, I don't have the money. I always order on certain weeks, and I'm not going to have the ability to pay for that order until next week. If you're not able to pay for your order that you want next week until next week, what I'm going to ask that you do is that you 100% private message me and you contact me in regards to what you would like to pre-order for next week. I need those pre-orders in for next week. I was going to do close of business Monday, but I'm going to hold solid to close of business Friday. I'm going to send that on simple text. We would like to know what you would like, right? It's only guaranteed if you get your order in by close of business this Friday, which is day after tomorrow. Um, because we have to make a plan to get those things in stock to be able to have those ready to be sent out for you next week. Okay. And I have a plan for that, and it will still be fresh and all of the things. I just have to have all of the doughs ready. I have somebody who can come in. We have a team, right? And that's what whenever we have, that's why we have a team in place, continuity of business. I have a team in place who can come in, and if you want 420 cookies or Lusco cookies, we can do some of the brownies and stuff. We can freeze and those things how we do it already. But we have a way to make sure your order gets to you fresh. But I have to know what I'm going to have prepared for them and inventory because we're a small batch maker and we make everything fresh. And I don't want to leave a bunch of inventory in our process of moving back and forth. And if there's no pre-orders on Friday, then we're going to let the team focus on just moving into the building next week and catching their breath. I would prefer to take care of y'all as well. They would prefer to take care of y'all as well, but just let me know. So that's kind of what's up, right? We're trying to play that by ear. A couple of ways you're going to hear about that. Number one, tell your friends, okay? If you have a friend in this group who's not on this live, say, hey, Hometown Hippie is going to be closed for retreat next week. You need to get your order in by Friday. So tell your friends, share with everybody to get their orders in. Number two, I'm going to send that out for simple texting. You're getting tired of hearing about it. It's going to be blasted into the social media. If you're a brand ambassador, that's your job to tell your people. Blast it out to your network. Say, hey, if you're one of my brand ambassadors, our Hometown Hippie brand is going to be closed next week. Get your orders in by Friday, okay? And we're going to do a little something to encourage people to do that. So starting right now, actually we'll be starting tomorrow, we will be able to offer 10% off of orders of $100 or more with code WooWoo. So we're going to use code WooWoo, and I'm going to put that up on the. I'm going to put it up here. So we're going to do code WooWoo. Get you 10% off a $100 order, and that's from today, from Thursday for first Thursday and Friday. So that's 10/20 to 10/21, and that is going to be. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to put that up. So you're going to use code WooWoo this weekend from Thursday and Friday for 10/20 and 10/21 to save 10% off orders of 100 or more. I know that I put it on 100 or more because y'all, it is going to allow you to get the things you need for 2 weeks. If you're ordering for 2 weeks, go ahead and order it for 2 weeks. Go ahead and get it done. Also, what is up, right? What is up is that we came back from CannaCon this past weekend with loads and loads and loads of contacts made and loads of free swag and loads of information in our brains. So good news is we have accounts set up with some of our vendors. We are starting to fill up our carts to actually get our inventory in for the store, both for the grow supply store for your cannabis growing needs, as well as for your spiritual growth needs with our apothecary. We have Sam and Lisa from My Mystical Life, My Mystical Crystals. They're going to be coming into town the first weekend in November. Heather Johns will be here as well, putting some items on consignment in here for us. And that's super exciting. She's going to be here. I believe we may even do a drum circle one night to kind of like help raise the vibration of the space while they're here. So if you'd like to join us for any of that, please let us know. If you have items, if you have something that you know right now, a type of stone or something that you're looking for, you please let us know, because I can go ahead and let them know to bring that when they come. And we can make sure we have all the things that you need here to be able to take care of your spiritual and your cannabis growing needs. I cannot wait to see everyone. You will be saving me. Airlines don't appreciate the things I want to pack. Yes, I am saving you. Stand on the power. You're. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, that is what's up. But I wanted to show y'all a couple of things. Well, actually, just one thing that I am super duper impressed with. Actually, two things. Two things that I have handy dandy. Two things that I have handy dandy that I want to tell you about. So, as y'all know, I am a water pipe. That's my smoking apparatus of choice. So tell me in the comments tonight. Everybody, 7 of y'all watching, tell me in the comments what's up tonight. Tell me, what is the way in which you choose to partake of your cannabis? Are you a bong, a bowl, a joint, a cone, a blunt, a gravity bong? Are you an edible? Are you a vape? How do you like to partake? What is your preferred method of puffing the smoke water? The cannabis. What is the way that you do that? I'm anxious to see what y'all say. So for me personally, I prefer water filtration. Like if I'm going to choose my method of consumption, right? I'm going to choose water filtration. So this pipe has got a carburetor here on the side, right? It has got a bulb of water, and then I can, take my hit that way, right? The reason that I like that is it cools down the smoke. I think it's like less harsh on my throat and hurts my lungs a lot less. So Amanda Rose Georgetti says an edible first and then a cut. Heather John says when I'm solo, I like a water bowl. Join if I'm with a friend. Dennis says edibles and a vape. Okay. So anybody else want to share the way in which they prefer to consume their cannabis? Now Red has a bowl, and it's a very specific type of bowl that he likes.
It is called a cello.
It's called a cello. So it's kind of a straight shafted. If that's the right word, I guess. Pipe.
Well, the ideal of it is to where nobody has to hit it with their mouth, but it doesn't always work.
Doesn't always work that way. But whenever we do smoke a joint, because occasionally, as my husband would say, jerk, he always being silly. Sometimes we would like to sit down in the evenings versus having to pack a bowl and just sit there. It's more of a social sharing kind of situation. And we love raw cones. I do not like the joint paper. I feel like the hi Red. Hi, not yet. We prefer the raw cones. We prefer that. I like that raw paper, right? It's doesn't have the taste of it. It's like you can just taste. And I love the filter and all the things. What's it, a filter, or is it a?
It's a filter.
It's a filter, but it's kind of just because you can hold it that way, right?
Well, no, it actually does.
Yeah, but I was thinking they call it something.
I couldn't stand there.
You're fine. You can always see the little things he was doing over here. I like a joint or a small bong. I like a bong too. But I got this bubbler because somebody told me to stop being a fraternity boy and buy a bowl because I carried my bong around all day and that was what I smoked out of. And it's a lot more like inconspicuous when you're working a call center from home and a customer calls and you're kind of just puffing on a joint to listen to their nonsense versus like, what else happened? Not that I did that. Not that I did that. The pass is ritualistic. I use raw papers with a roll tip, no zigzagger job. Yeah, I can't do that. Paper tastes terrible. And I know that lots of people are blunt smokers, right? Now, back when I smoked cigarettes, I blame the fact that I started smoking cigarettes on the fact that I smoked blunts. Because here's the thing, a joint at the time, I didn't know about roll back in the day. Like this is 100 years ago when it was a joint or a blunt or bowl or a bong. It's kind of what you had the options of. I'm talking like 20 years, like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. And edibles, bongs, and joints hurt. I used to have asthma. Yeah, and that's why a lot of people love edibles. My elbow is all messed up. So I would get those like flavored blunt wraps or Dutch Masters. And when I would have to go to work, I would have to medicate for the morning and medicate for the afternoon.
And at lunchtime.
And at lunchtime. And with my blunt wrap. But I smoked blunts. And I really did attribute the fact that I liked the nicotine. And when I got off of the blunts, right? Yes, those flavored ones were awful. I mean, they really were. They would kill your throat, but they tasted like purple, and I liked that because I didn't like the flavor of like a blunt really. Sorry, I got a crusty elbow, and I didn't like when I didn't smoke those anymore. I think I got addicted because I was smoking like it was like smoking cigarettes, right? The blunt wrap, tobacco leaf. I believe that's how I got addicted. That's how I didn't start smoking until I was in my 30s, right? And hey, how are you? But we went to the trade show this weekend and they had the Mike Tyson brand called Futurola, right? Futurola by Tyson. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. These are non-tobacco blunt wraps. And they gave me one that they gave them to me that was rolled out of it's called the Toad Terpene Infused Tobacco Free Blunt Wrap. It's a tea leaf. This is probably one of the best tasting, the smoothest, and the best burning blunts I have ever smoked. Like to the point where if I have these, like I've got some of these, I gave them out for people to try, and we have some blunt cones. I have been stuffing blunt cones and choosing a blunt cone and getting just schnossed out of my day. Just crazy good. So I'm going to probably carry some of these. They're freaking phenomenal. And I would the Toad Terpene infused blunt wraps. I never have felt better. Yes, yes. And I have not smoked blunts because it's tobacco. And this is freaking phenomenal. Like I am very impressed with this product. And y'all know me, I don't get involved in talking about stuff unless I really do like it. And they hooked us up with free stuff. We got rolling papers. I'm excited to try those. They are the actual like raw type paper. They have their brand on them, but they're the same kind of like smoke and paper feel. And they even come the ones you can roll and make your own cones and all the things. So I'm super excited with this product. I've been really impressed with it. And so that's one of the products that I'm talking about bringing into the store, right? Now, a lot of you on here have been asking me for CBD, right? A 1-to-1 or just a pure CBD product. Now, I am working on that for you. And in the meantime, what I'm doing is I'm finding a person who's already got that down pat. We laugh about it. At least I laugh with this lady about it. And this is how I tell people when I deal with CBD vendors, because I talk to a lot of CBD vendors when I go out and about, because I'm always looking for one that I can stand behind. Now, I know for a fact that my Purolia CBD products, like my massage melt and my muscle rub, they're legit and they're correct. But I wanted something that was more of a salve and something that was not made in a factory like that. I wanted something that I knew I could see where it was grown. Y'all know me, I want it farm to table, right? I want to know where it's coming from and all the things. So we were at the CliniCon this past week, and I ran into a company called Lilly Brothers Canico. They are from Sussex, Virginia, which is just down the road from me towards Hampton Road. It's about 2 hours away. And they had a bottle of their pain salve. And I gave her one of my cards and we talked. And this stuff, y'all, has been absolutely phenomenal. I sit down at night and sometimes my body, like my feet are like the tops of my feet look funny with my autoimmune. When I sit down, it is awful. Like everything is kind of. I usually sit down at night. We'll eat an edible, or I'll smoke a bowl. We'll be sitting there in our chair recliners like old people do, and I usually have one of my massage melts or something, and I'll rub myself down with it. I used this last night, all over where I needed to use it, little small amounts. Had an edible, and I'm telling y'all, I slept. I slept. Nothing hurt, and this is legit. I stand by this for topical pain relief. And in talking to this company, they have a lot of like CBD tincture. So number one, I asked them, I was like, I would love for you to create a tincture because many of you say to me, hey, I may have eaten a little bit more of that apple pie stuffed cookie than I wanted to. Or, hey, girl, I messed up and ate a whole brownie. I was way too high. I did not mean to be that fucked up. I didn't like it. And I tell y'all, there's a couple of things you can do, right? If you're in a place with edibles, and normally I say this with edibles because with smoking, you get an instant head brush and you don't usually over consume cannabis when you're smoking it because you can feel what's happening. Usually, the people who need a little, like, I'm tired of feeling like this, are people who have overconsumed edibles, and that's just the truth of the matter, right? So, because I've gotten those calls, I'm like, how can I make sure that my people are protected when maybe they love the way the things taste and they can't say no? So, what can I do for them? CBD can actually counteract the THC, right? And that's why a 1-to-1 is good because you get all of the medicinal benefits, but none of the head buzz. Some people don't like to be outside of their bodies, and that's why a 1-to-1 is great. But some people just want to come down from the sky whenever they get to kind of up there, right? So we're working on creating a hometown hippie rescue blend that will be able to be purchased to go into. You can buy a thing. It's like I ate too much edibles. What do we call it, babe? The we called it something with the elevation, like the excess or like emergency elevation or de-elevation. Um, I drank too much wine. I'm cigarette free again for 2 days. It's tough, but I can stay home. Is this Elizabeth Clark? Is this Elizabeth Clark? Yes or no? Lisa Phillips, I drank too much wine. Girl, you're a mess. Lisa Phillips is a mess. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But we are gonna work on some CBD tinctures that you can get to put into your medicine cabinet in case you need to come down off of an edible. Okay, I need this to end, right? I need this to end. And she has asked me if she provides me all of the things to include the pumpkin because they grow pumpkins. So now the pumpkin dog treats are going to also be made with locally sourced pumpkin that's fresh roasted pumpkin from a local farm. So everything's going to be super all natural, right? And it's even the peanut area. So she said she can get some homemade peanut butter as well. Because Suffolk is the peanuts. It's like where all that happens down there. And so now it's actually Waverly, but I'm going to be getting locally fresh peanut butter and locally fresh organic pumpkin to put into our dog treats. And the Lilly Brothers Canico are going to label those and they're going to sell the Hometown Hippie dog treats out of this store. We're going to partner for those things. She also makes some jewelry. She's going to put on consignment. They're coming for our grand opening. And they also, I call it plain slap, and I need that sometimes. Yes. So, and there's a whole lot of teachers they do for animals and all kinds of stuff. So we have the friendships and things that have been connected at these events are like none other. I am super excited for all of the things, right? And I can't wait for the bigger treats. Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 sizes. I'm going to have like them dosed for small dogs, and I'm going to get a weight limit on that. Medium-sized dogs and then large dogs. So that's what I'm going to do. They're going to be. Do you cook it all with peanut oil? Just no. I do not cook with peanut oil ever. items have peanut butter in them, but that is the items that have that in it. I don't use peanut oil to cook with. No, nothing's really fried, and I use mostly coconut oil. I use olive oil, and then butter, and then tinctures is what we do. So we have been, that's been what's up, right? We have been talking to vendors, figuring out who we want, what products we want to carry. We've been talking to, I've been talking to potential team members, but I did not want to be late tonight. I did not want to be on here for 2 hours tonight. But it's a lot of stuff going on, and I wanted to tell y'all what was up, right? I know I came a little bit late tonight. Now, a couple of things. As we move into the new space, right? As we evolve into this new like space that we're coming into, we do have a private area, and we plan on offering private events for Grateful Fed family members. But to be able to do that and be able to make it all work, we have to offer a private membership club. Okay, so there will be a monthly fee, and we can either buy monthly, annually, or yearly to be into the private club. I'm sorry, I meant quarterly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly, depending on what you can afford to do. You can lock in and pay up front for the entire year. You can, pay your quarterly, or you can just pay month to month if that works better for you. And you get lots of different things for your membership. And that allows us to be a private sharing club, and there not to be any issues with that. It's only for members who are in the private club, and you're part of my healing community, right? And it's my Reiki intentional healing community that we believe in plants over pills, the power of one, all the things. Private events once a month, a newsletter, discounts only exclusive to you. Maybe if we get limited items in, only the private family members get first dibs at those things. All the private events are going to be capped, so our annual membership passes are going to get first dibs at those spots. You can buy those passes. You can buy those memberships either virtually or in person, and you are able to come into town and use those events. Or there are other subsequent ways we can help make sure that works for you. But this is going to be a new arena that we're stepping into with the events. So big question. It's not super expensive. It's the same cost as our Munchie of the Month box. So if you're paying monthly, the most expensive it would cost you would be $22.22 a month. That would be the most it would ever cost you. It goes down. So quarterly, I have the prices written down. Let me find them. I have them all written down somewhere. I have it written down. You know me and my craziness here. We have it written down. We had it all written down. We just have stuff everywhere right now. There it is. I know I had it written down. I had it numbered written down. Okay, so $22.22 for each month. With that membership, you get access to our Zenden and our private area when it's not in use. You get whatever the event of that month is. So you'll get the monthly event invitation. You get a free invite to our in-person Thursday night meditations, which sometimes might be paired with sound baths or other group Reiki sessions. That is your monthly thing. I'm also going to be doing a 7-month series next year, starting in January. So in January, I'm going to start with the root chakra, and we're going to do once a month. We are going to offer an in-person with the membership. You can come. You're only 4 and a little bit of hours from me. Yes, come on down. And we're going to do a monthly chakra attunement and an opening of that chakra. And I'm starting each of the 7 chakras in January. I'm starting with the root chakra. And so if you're paying by the month, you'll get whatever month you're in. You can come in for that monthly chakra attunement. And you'll get a newsletter and the event and some discounts. and access to the club. 3 months. If you buy the quarterly package, that's going to be $65. So it goes down. We'll be offering Zoom for these events for members. Yes, I'll be offering. It'll be like broadcast. Someone's got a projector, so we're going to be able to hook it through and project it up. It's also going to be into a private membership YouTube channel. So there'll be a password for that. I'm getting all that set up. So yes, you'll be able to either watch it on YouTube or record it, or it'll be a Zoom live event as well. So quarterly, if you buy the quarterly package, you'll get 3 months of all of those things, right? You'll get 3 months of all of those things. And then we will be doing a quarterly supper club, right? So every quarter, because that's kind of when the foods change and the seasons kind of change, we will be doing a quarterly supper club, and we will offer a winter, spring, summer, and fall dinner theme. It'll be a winter theme, a spring theme, a summer theme, and then a fall theme. So if you sign up for the quarter, 3 months, you'll get whatever supper club falls within that quarter. You'll get the 3 events, the same things. You'll get 3 of those chakra attunements this year we have going on. Plus, the events are going to be phenomenal. So make sure you get in, and that same thing. And you get everything from the month, plus you get the quarterly supper club. You also get, I did a couple of different ones. So I did a year, a month, 6 months, and a quarter. So then you can do the 6 month, which is $120. So for $120, you can do half a year. All of the things, right? All of the things. You get 2 of the supper clubs, right? You get 2 of the supper clubs, and blah blah blah, right? Plus, with the quarterly, you get 1 visitor pass, so 1 person can come with you to one thing. You get 1 of those. The 6 months, you get 2 of those, right? And with the annual, which is what everybody's going to want to do, right? We're going to start selling those after we get back from retreat. We're going to start offering the annual membership for 2023. And the annual membership is going to get you, right? Okay. The annual membership is going to get you all 4 of the supper clubs, right? It's going to get you all the monthly things. And it's going to get you 1 free visitor pass per month. So you can bring 1 guest each month with you to an event, 1 a month, and they can only be a guest once. So you have to sign up, or they don't need to come back without signing up. So that's how that's going to work. You can bring a guest for sure, and they can come check it out with you for free. If you get a 3 month, a 6 month, or an annual. But you can't bring the same person back all year long and then not pay for a membership. You have to bring somebody different each time. And there's going to be a whole membership card and process and all the things, right? And if you sign up for the annual one, right, before the end of the year, it's going to be on the holiday stuff. How come when I comment on your video stops and I need to come back? I don't know, sweetheart. I do not know. That might be a phone thing or a service provider thing or an internet thing. I don't know the answer to that. But if you sign up before this year for next year, right? If you sign up this year for next year, the 222, you're going to be able to get our Christmas party this year. So instead of doing a supper club, if you sign up for the membership now, like starting when we get back and we start the memberships up there, we get all the things done. There's going to be a little contract you got to sign, and you got to fill out some forms. And we're only going to offer so many passes to start with, right? We're only offering, I think we said 100.
I thought we were putting it down.
Okay, 50. We're only going to offer 50 of these memberships, annual memberships, and we're going to start the annual ones this year. So all we're offering is the 50 annual ones for next year. Red and he agreed on that. We're going to be working off of a wait list. Okay, so 50 memberships are available right now. You're going to also get the Christmas party this year. Not until they pay, though. It's going to be the first 50 who pay. And you get approved, because we also have to vet everybody, and that's just the goodness to honest truth, right? We're going to vet everybody, and so to make sure that it's not, nothing silly. You know, it's about the right things. You're going to have some great opportunities. Now, that's going to get you the ability to use the Zenden. I mean, if you're a member and you have your card, if the private area is not in use, you can go in there and journal, or you can go in there and you can read, or you can meditate, or you can sit outside and just lay in a hammock, or lay in, let the breeze blow on you. So there will be lots of other added benefits, plus a monthly newsletter. Show yourself, man. Put me in the VIN line, please, for the 50. Uh, so the annual pass is going to be, because I have my angel number, so it's $22.22 a month, which is totals if you pay for it monthly, right? 22 times 12. That's going to be $266.64 if you pay for it monthly. 3 months is $65. And 6 months is $120, and for the whole year it is $222 total for the whole year, and that's going to get you your Christmas party, your Friendsgiving next year, all of your supper clubs. Now, your supper club, I'm going to tell y'all this. This is just me being transparent. That's going to get you the invitation to those things. There will be another small fee for the dinner. The dinners are going to be nice, and they're going to be nice. That's going to get, so if you cannot make it to your quarterly dinner, that not everybody is going to be able to make it to the quarterly dinners. Just being honest, that's going to get you all those other things for that annual membership. And if you do the 222 divided by 12, that is $18.50 a month for the membership. And there's enough discounts built into that, and newsletters and free treats, because the Grateful Fed Club is going to get like first dibs on like trials of new things. So there will be enough that built in that it pays for itself. With the supper clubs, you're going to get the invitation. So only the annual members get the first dibs at the invitation. Everybody who's in the club gets the invitation. Even the quarterly and the monthly people get it. And there's going to be like a $10 a person fee extra for that event when you show up. Some of the events may have a extra little bonus cost to them because of the amount of what you'll get. Because that's going to be a night for like $10 extra a person for those things. I'm talking like full service, like 5-course themed meal with a goodie bag to take home kind of thing. And it may be more than 10. It may be like really up a $20 fee. But you couldn't go out for a night anywhere and get that. But that's going to allow us, to create the list out of those people only allowed to come to those things. So, that is kind of what's up. That's the things we've been working on, 100% getting that done. We are, we are so excited to be able to bring these things out to our community and out to the community as abroad, right? So the messaging that we're trying to put behind this is that it's and all the red beets I can eat. LOL. Yeah. So we'll probably have like a whole night, like the summer meal is going to be very much like pickled beets, and it's going to be beautiful. I can already see like the quarterly kind of deals on that, and then what you'll get with that discount all the time is we're definitely going to have the food truck. So you're also going to be getting an all the time discount at the food truck for all of your needs. If you show your card, you get a membership loyalty card. You're going to get there's going to be all kinds of fun stuff attached to it. But that's the overall what it looks like, different from the pricing and all that stuff. What pickle beets? Oh my gosh, Amanda, my husband and my sister, whoo, they love them some pickle beets. Also, with the attunements, every month we're going to do all 7 months of the chakra attunements, and we're going to be focusing on that for the 7 months. So the annual mission gets you all 7 of those. Then after the chakra attunements, I am going to be doing, hopefully by then, it'll also get you like some card readings, discounts. It'll get you a discount on all your Reiki needs for me. If your birthday falls in the month, I'm doing birthday stuff in here, all the things, y'all know. It's going to be a whole lot for the membership. And I'm hoping that what I'm going to also be able to do is partner with other communities who have memberships. I'm going to talk to Sam and Lisa about how we can offer their members discounts for me and my members discounts for them. We're going to ask Dragonfly Alchemy and Carly O'Connor. We're going to talk to Jennifer Kackman. We're going to talk to anybody else who's in our community that wants to contribute and be a part of things, how we can make sure that everyone in our joint communities, where all of our ellipses overlap, where we have that Venn diagram, we're all kind of in the middle, where all the people that are in all the places where it makes sense, right? We're going to have probably some fun dance classes coming in, like some. I'm creating this new morning like wake and bake and shake program, and I really want to teach some people to like be teachers and facilitators of that. And membership people will get opportunities to kind of get those classes for free to kind of be like alpha testers, right? And that's on Zoom and that's in person and that's all of the things. And so we have lots and lots of fun stuff. I also want to be able to offer our once a month bingo live in the Zendent. If you're local, you can come play live and we can do the Zoom and all the things. So there's lots and lots and lots of exciting things that are happening. Once the Grateful Fed membership is released, I am going to put it on the website. Um, and what we'll ask you to do is I'm going to put a deposit on there, and then everybody that signs up, I will send you a Google form to fill out. Everyone who's part of the Grateful Fed private club, the first 50 people, again, 50 people. And then once we get the 50 people in, we can see how many are virtual, how many are here, how many people will be servicing on a daily basis. Then we can maybe expand and pull off the waiting list. Okay. Um, I will say that we should be able to accommodate, in my opinion, at least 50 local people who will be coming on a regular basis, and then probably another 50 online. That's where the 100 came from, the virtual stuff. Right now, for this year, right, we are going to keep it across the board what it is. Across the board, what it is, private membership club, because when you are in the area, you could 100% use it. I'm also trying to find local discounts on Airbnbs. That I have friends that own Airbnbs and distilleries and other events that are local to Farmville, about the hometown, to where when you come into town, because you are the Grateful Fed Club, you're going to get discounts all over my community as well. So as you come in, you'll be able to like go eat places for a discount and showing your card. You'll be able to go and get your hair done if you want to go to our Soul and Body on Main, or if you want to go and rent a bike to ride the trails, or if you want to go kayaking, you'd be able to show that membership card and get like 10% off. Because they're affiliate of ours, and I'm working on those things as next year grows. So the value of that membership will the value of that membership will 1 million trillion percent it'll every month we could be adding something new and a new discount for you onto that card. So that program is going to be growing. Also, once you purchase your annual membership, as we keep people on the wait list, we will allow you to renew your membership first, right? And you get first dibs of staying in, because this is your once you get in for the year, you'll get to be able to renew and say, yes, it's worth my value. I want to stay in for the next year to keep your card, and then you'll be a legacy member. And then at each year's anniversary, you'll get a new kind of unlocked bonus where you've done something you get like a little plaque or something. I don't know. Like we'll name a plan after you. I don't know. We'll name a dessert, or we'll name an edible after you or something fun like that. We make it fun and people have fun, right? It also gets you. It will pay for itself just with the fellowship. I'm so excited. I am so excited too. And we may have to make Heather the 001 member, because she's definitely an OG here, and she's definitely been supportive from day one. And I don't know what to do without her. Some cases I don't know what to do without her. But it's a lot of fun stuff, and that's what's up. That is what's up. That is why I am scattered. That is why a lot of you text me, and then I think I've responded to you, and you're like, "Hey, I didn't hear back from you." And the message that I sent to you 3 days ago is sitting in there, not sent, because my brain is everywhere. And I am trying. I am trying to get myself centered, to get myself calm, and I want you to know that. After retreat, I'm going to be able to and come back and be able to focus all of my energy exactly on this community. Um, this commitment that I made to the Woo Woo 101 retreat in January was so very important. Even though sometimes I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? Why did I do? Why did I do this? Like, I should have just signed up for the retreat and I should have just gone. I was like, I should have just paid Carly for this retreat. And I'm like, and then I step back and I'm like, look at the members of this community that we're bringing together. And I want to be one. I will pay when I get there. What a privilege. I want you to be that too, Heather. I really do, because I think you deserve it. I really believe Heather deserves it. Um, but it focused me this year on my healing. Um, it held me accountable to my own growth and my own journey, because how can I help create a space for all of these women who are entrusting me with their spiritual learning and being able to feed their soul and feed their bodies for these days, and they're going to come share space with us. And it's just the universe showing me that everything is possible, and everything sometimes is possible all at once. So just like I used to tell y'all, right? We'd say, like, everybody believes that whenever everything is going good, they don't want to believe it because they're like, oh, something bad is going to happen. It always does. And then you just kind of manifest your own downfall. What I am saying is, it's just going to keep growing, and it's going to keep growing. It's going to get better and better and better and better and better, right? And so that's what I've been manifesting, is things are just going to continue to get better and better and better and better and better. And I am not living in a place where I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop, right? We had our little moment where things just went haywire. And it's so funny because it used to be like, you would say that like all at once, like everything happens all at once. Like this happens and 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 the shit show begins, right? But look at whenever things are going good. Like I'm telling you, right? When you are in a highly vibrating space and things are going good, like it's how your mind, the energy you surround yourself with. I am surrounded with the energy of abundance right now. And therefore, everything is coming up in abundance right now. And it seems overwhelming and it seems a lot. And I stopped today and I heard something this morning on the Today Show. I was laying in bed this morning. I had a moment to exhale, and I'm taking my moments of rest, right? I take my moments where they're at. If I need an extra 30 minutes in the morning, I take my 30 minutes in the morning. I may not get a week's vacation, but I take my 15 and 10 minutes when I can find them. And there was a discussion on the Today Show with a lady who was talking about manifesting the life that you want. And the panel was interviewing her. Anybody else see the Today Show this morning with that whole segment or whatever? And it was right after Al Roker said that it was going to be nice weather on the East Coast. And I'd gotten out and grabbed my phone and was trying to look and see what the weather was going to be like next week at the Outer Banks. And he says, be warmer than normal weather for the Southeast. And I'm like, perfect. Let's see what we're looking at. 70 degrees some days, 50s versus 30s at night. I'm like, it's going to be amazing. The weather's going to be perfect fall beach weather. We may be able to do some sessions outside on the pool deck. Everything is absolutely happening exactly how we wanted it to happen. And this next segment comes on about manifesting the life that your best life, right? And they were talking about, everybody's talking about manifesting and visualizing. It's kind of a buzzword these days. And what does that mean? And the lady goes in and explain what it means and how it doesn't mean that you're just going to you're going to sit there and think really hard about being successful, and you are. It's more about creating a proactive approach to your life. And I was listening to her and to them, and I kind of was thinking to myself, you know what? They're exactly right. And I wanted to jump on there and some of that panel and be like, let me tell you what manifesting is. Manifesting is seek what you speak until you see what you said. That is what it is. That is the proactive approach to manifesting. Speak what you seek until you see what you said. And when I say speak what you seek, right, I don't mean just talk. Don't talk about it. I'm saying be about it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. And I talk a lot, right? I talk a whole hell of a lot. But anybody that has been in my presence, I be about a lot more than I speak about. And if you are here and you've been around me, I want you to give me a hallelujah, amen, or some thumbs up or some hearts if you know that to be true. Because I talk a lot, but I be about a lot too, right? I talk about it, but I be about it. I know that sounds silly, but it's not just talking about it. It is getting up and doing the numbers and making the connections and doing the putting my feet in the dirt and asking God and asking source to guide me in the direction that is the highest and best for myself and my community. Um, and for the first time in my entire life, in this life, my first time in the entire life, I can say that my feet are planted firmly on the ground. Um, and that I know that I do this with a servant's heart. I know that everything else is being taken care of. And it's interesting because with the first attunement for the root chakra that I've been working on, and I'm attuning myself to each of these first, and then creating a menu, a special root chakra menu. And as you go through these attunements next year with me, um, we're going to attune these chakras and we're going to hold space of like having something that helps us to hold that space of like I am, right? The I am cookie. And we're gonna do that through each of the chakras. But as I've been attuning and working with the root chakra the last couple of days, it has been I've needed it after the Sunday thing that I started. I'm like, let me figure out how to get this energy in line. I've removed this big piece of part of me, right? This big chunk of awful bad energy. And when you get rid of you move energy like that, you need to kind of like, put everything back in gear. It's kind of like getting your tires rotated and like getting new tires. Getting rid of the tires that don't serve anymore and putting new tires on the car. They have to mount and balance them. They have to make sure everything works, put a front end alignment up. This is my aunt. You came into the world talking. And I did. And I did. I was stuttering by the time I was 2 because I had so much to say. Um, when you do affirmations, you have to mean it. You don't lie to yourself. Really mean it, right? You do. You have to mean it. You have to. But I moved that really stuck, awful energy out of my body that I've released, and I went and I was like, "It's not your fault. It's happened. This is your message. You got your message out of this mess. It doesn't. This no longer serves you. It has no use in my body. But because my chakras have been working around that energy and sticking it places and hitting up against this kind of the Roomba, right, going in its direction. Now that's gone. It's vacuuming in places it hasn't vacuumed before. So now I need to get these chakras lined back up, get my energy in flow, ground myself back down to the earth because I tell you all the time, you cannot pour from an empty cup. You need to fill up yourself and pour from your saucer. And so I'm working on making sure that my saucer is always got something in it to feed everybody else. And I know that because I am working with a servant's heart, that my needs are met. And I'm going to tell y'all the goodness, the honest truth. Like before I did this, every morning when I got up, it's just the honest to goodness truth. My insecurity about money, my fear of lack, operating from a place of fear, I would go straight to the bank and I would check the accounts. I'd check every single one of the accounts and see where the money was, how much money I had, what was being deposited, where things were, what was going on. And it would just that would be my sole obsession in the morning. I have not looked at my bank account in 2 days since last week. I take that back. They had double charged me on Monday, so Monday I looked at it. And tomorrow's Thursday, which is a big deal for me. Like when you look at it 3 and 4 times a day, not seeing it for a couple days, after you've been hacked and after you got double charged like $2,000, that's a big deal for me. But everything in me has just been so relaxed around money. Probably shouldn't be sometimes around me because money is my thing, right? Money is my thing. But money is so much attached to the root chakra. I did not know that. So I'm really, getting into that and kind of exploring, and I'm excited to bring it and share it with you. So 54 minutes and 40 seconds, and I told y'all we're staying under an hour. So what is up? What is up is that get your orders in for next week because we're heading out of town for Woo Woo 101. You can pre-order if you can afford to pre-order. Make sure that you let me know. I can set your bill out to pay next week. It'll ship when you pay, no problem. Okay. To be able to reward you for getting your orders in and saying thank you for supporting me and understanding that I have other things I have to do. I'm going to take a little time off to go do those other interests. We're going to give you 10% off of an order of 100 or more tomorrow and Friday. And then we will be back on the Monday after retreat, which is October 31st. So Halloween, we will be back after that. I will be doing Sunday sermon. I will be doing Wake and Bake on Friday. No issues with any of that. We do have Heart Space meditation tomorrow night, Heart Space meditation, 8 o'clock. And we're meditating tomorrow night. We've been having a couple of weeks of like weird, like things have happened. We've kind of hung out in fellowship, which has been great. But I definitely want to do a meditation tomorrow night and kind of get into our space and get ready for what's happening in the next couple of weeks, sending out some love to the world. And so join us if you can. Okay. Stores coming along, all the things. Memberships will be out soon. There'll be more information coming about that. There'll be text messages and things like that coming out. I am going to send out a simple text alert. If you want to join and you're not getting text messages now, you can always sign up for those and get alerted messages. And I think that's about what's up. Anybody else have any questions, anything before I get off of here tonight? Give y'all a moment. Give y'all a moment to ask anything, any questions, any concerns, any things you need to know about. If not, we're going to get off here tonight. I'm probably going to do a little tickety talk after hours. I feel like I might have that in me tonight. So I love all of y'all. And as always, peace, love, and feast. Stay elevated. I love y'all. I'll see y'all on TikTok Live. I have a new playlist I want to talk about with y'all. It's by Tyler Childers. It's amazing. I want to talk about some religious trauma. So come over and check me out. Love y'all. Peace, love, and feast. Later.